Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Cookie76, and welcome to episode 2 of my Transport Fever 2 Northern UK series. In the picture at the moment, you can currently see we are at York Station, which is, I'd say, the second busiest station. I think Leeds does just about top the station. Here we have our Transpennine North services, excluding the Hull one. We also have Northern services to Leeds both ways, and also to Hull and Sheffield. We also have the L&ER services, and also the occasional freight train. And in fact, I will just wait a second, because I see one of the Leeds fuel freight trains just coming through the middle section of the station right now. There is one track in that middle section where that freight train is currently coming through the middle, which, it's going to wait, which means there's a train coming the other way that has currently got permission. Oh, it's the York freight train, actually. So this is the York fuel freight train in the foreground, and in the background, that double-headed Class 37 Colas orange train is the Leeds one. That's heading back up to Redcar. The York one has just pulled into a siding that I made over there on the right. And yeah, so this is episode 2. And in this episode, we are going to be actually building something, unlike the introductory episode. There's an L&ER service, there's a Redcar service. We are going to be building the line between Hull and Scarborough. So that will allow us to have northern services from Hull to Scarborough, and also I'm going to do a sort of semi-fast northern service from Sheffield to Bridlington, which we'll call at Sheffield. We'll skip Rotherham, because Rotherham, just the two tracks, as we can see here, so I don't want to have too many trains stopping here. It could block the line for other services. It'll come down here, it'll call Doncaster, then we'll go up here, we will miss out Goole and Borough, I'm not really sure you're meant to pronounce that, and it will go straight to Hull. After Doncaster, which could be an issue. In fact, I might have it stop at both of those, actually, because then I don't know if there's no other. No, there is the Sheffield to Hull, so I might I'll see about that Sheffield Bridlington one. I might actually leave it, because it's covered mostly by other services, and there's no point putting more trains on than I need to. I just need to make sure. Now you can see when you click on a station, so if I just click off and click on again, the white highlighted things is where the catchment area is. So you can see this is all the catchment area, but you can see up here, these places aren't in a catchment area, which is exactly why I have the bus loop. So if you see this bus stop, these are in the catchment area, and then they can get on the bus to get to the train station. Otherwise they won't do it, they'll take the car. Here's Hull, which will be looking to expand hopefully with this. Here is the entrance. This is cool new bridge that I put in. It's a bit of a bodge because it changes halfway through. It looks a bit strange around here, but again, it's not a full recreation. That is not what my aim is. We also have sort of a speedboat sort of thing. Will take us to New Holland, and then, as I said in the previous episode, New Holland to Barnetby will be just a shuttle service using the smallest train I can find. I think in real life it uses a Class 153, and I don't think it goes to Barnetby. I think it goes to Barton on Humber, but we're going to bodge it in for the sake of it. But yes, so here you can see this stub will head up to Driffield. So let's build Hull to Driffield first. So I like to pause the game. Just going to see, so yeah, we want to be heading up. I think we want to crash through Driffield here. So I'm just going to put this road in about there, and then just destroy those bits. We'll build road crossings back afterwards, but we want to build the station first. So I want to use this one. I don't know what the difference is between those two. I don't think there is a difference. Station will come a platform. Yeah, I don't know the difference. We want two tracks. 120 meters. We want the full height. I don't know what it looks like in real life, but we're going to go with that. Track type is going to be standard, no catenary, and platform. We're going to have a small building which is on the side, and we'll add the roof and waiting later. Oh, hello, I've accidentally, there we go. Waiting area afterwards, and now I want to put this bang in line with this road and just fine tune it, I think. Is that pretty much level? Yeah, that looks level to me, so we'll go there. So we now have Driffielding. Era B waiting area. We're going to have them both on this side. And then if I go for the Era B shelter, I don't like to have it covering the whole platform, it looks a bit strange, so we'll leave this end open. So that there will be Driffield Station. So I'm going to go with tracks, no catenary. I want the UK speeded ones, and we want to have a 100-mile-an-hour track. Now let's just see, I could just join this up all the way, but terrain might stop me. But we'll just see how that looks. Let's see, tell you what. That looks pretty good to me. Looking pretty flat around here. So I'll just build in that section now. To help me out, I'm not going to be doing like any cuts in the video. I'm not very good at those. So unless I change my mind, most of the episodes will just be straight up, you know, one shot the whole way through. Just want to see that we're no trees in the way. Now I do like to smooth out the line, because sometimes it can create a jagged edge, so we'll just go smooth out the sides of the tracks here. If there's a big hill, then I'll go over it a lot, but normally when you build something, it just creates a slightly sharp edge, and I just want to eradicate that by smoothing out the line a little bit. And we have any trees? No. These trees look like they're doing okay, actually, so they're behaving. Now, at the moment, I'm not going to add any signals in between the stations, because I normally add in one train. However, I feel like this line will probably need 2 trains eventually. Also notice that's not going to go up there, is it? So, have I done that right? Yeah, so the other line is going to be separate, so I might want to just... Is there any way... What speed are these tracks? It doesn't really matter at this point, but I just want to see if I can take a little spur off there. I can. Lovely. This is just like a depot. It is actually just a siding. It'll look kind of strange when a train spawns, but they're not going to be there for long. I'm not sure if this is the location of it in real life. I think it's actually next to the station, but I've just called it Botanic Gardens, because I know there's one in Hull called Botanic Gardens, but I think I got it wrong. But as I said, semi-fictional. So, yeah. So that's that. Now we'll get Bridlington. Now before, in my previous save, as I mentioned in a previous episode, I'd done this before some of the map. And I had it sort of come down through here, the station here, and then a big cliff through here. It was kind of ugly, and I don't really want to do that again, so based on the location of that, I want to sort of be going at the end of this road here, so I want to go sort of like that, I think. And then we'll just join that road back up down there, give it a little bit of a smooth, because this seems a bit jaggedy. Then we'll probably have to do a tight turn, maybe a road crossing there. But in terms of stations, I will just quickly, to ensure that I'm getting this flat. Now we'll use a different station. Not sure what Bridlington looks like, but we'll assume it was below, why not? Building size of 1, tracks to same length again. I'll go with we won't have a canopy because I'll add that in after, and we want to get this level. There we go, and we'll get it there. Bridlington, lovely to see. Smooth that out. Okie dokie, yeah, Bridlington, and then it'll might maybe even go in a tunnel, or I'll do a cutting. If I do a cutting, then that can have like a little road bridge over now to connect to these tracks. We'll again see what this does. Doing it straight up. Oh, I haven't joined that up. There we go. Let me see. So it's flat here. Oh, it wants to create a bridge here. Oh dear. No, we're scrapping that. It's a little bit higher up, so what we'll do is we'll just do that. So it'll be a little climb into Bridlington from this side. I just want to get it flat. If we can get it flat like that, now I should be able to just go and connect it up straight. Like that. That should be no issues. Do the other side of the tracks, because it's going to be a double track working. I think it's double track working in real life. I think in real life this is like run by either class 170s or class 155s. In the game, I mean, if I went with a class 1, the 158 isn't in the game, the 170 is. I could go with a 158, because that would probably be better, because the 170 has a stupidly high capacity, and therefore I would probably only ever get one train on the line if I went with the 170. I also just want to upgrade all of these roads to the new type. Because it'll have capacity, but then it won't have the frequency, which might not be very good. So I might opt for the 158, except Hull is full of 158s on this map, so I'm not sure. Should hopefully get it up and running in this video. I'll see how long this video goes on for, because I obviously haven't done this before, so I'm not sure how long it will take me to make everything. I might have to do some things off camera and then update you in the next episode, such as like fine-tuning of the amount of vehicles on the line, etc. And just some other administrative work to ensure that everything is running safe and sound. Let me get some signals in. Yeah, and I don't think you might be able to hear the game audio. I've tried to set it low so that you can actually hear my voice. I like these ones because the issue with these British ones is they make a really annoying noise and they don't have barriers, and neither does that. So I want the barriers. I'll probably replace these because I think these are German. Probably replace them with those if they had barriers. So I hopefully a mod will come out soon for that to be a thing. Then we'll just pop up to Bridlington, add in both those signals there. Now, other side of Bridlington, the Scarborough stub comes out here. I guess I may as well just go over the level crossing there. I want to try and go at 80 miles an hour if possible. That is like the minimum I want to be going. Now is that smooth? Sort of. We'll go with it. Why not? So yeah, at the moment I've only got the TPE Live Lime straight to Scarborough ones. In real life, I think Northern are going to start running some service between York and Scarborough. If I was to do that in the game, I think I would take Moulton off of the Transpennine, because otherwise it'd just be copying the route literally stop for stop, and I don't think that would be useful. So if I was to do that, I'd just stick like a 158. I think they're either going to use 158s or 170s in real life. It was supposed to already have started, I think, but the coronavirus pandemic has sort of put a stop to that. So over here, I want to destroy that road, and that road. And we're going to go, like, quite far uphill. I want to do 80. Maximum uphill, and yeah, that is a sort of ugly canyon there. But I think we can make it work. If we try smooth it out as much as possible. which is not a lot. So what I'll do is I'll just do that. So I'm just leveling the land out at different points, so as to, when I smooth it back, it should be a bit of a sort of smoother into it. If I smooth out those rough edges like that, you'll notice, look, it's a lot smoother. Brilliant. Right, let's get in this road. We'll just join it up straight and see what bridge it tries to create. Okay, that's interesting. I want to use one of these bridges. I've never used one of these British ones that I saw on the workshop. Do we want that? Hang on, that or that? I want to say one of the top ones. Could have slightly broader stilts, or a different material altogether, or a big one. Or that's for like creating huge viaducts. Or we could, you know, not go with those altogether and just go with one of these bridges, but they look kind of bad. Or we could go with one of the base games. That's one of the suspension bridges. I mean, that looks rubbish. That doesn't look like it'd get held up. I do want to go with one of the stone ones, so I think we'll go with that one. That one looks okay. Or potentially that one. That one looks better, actually. So we'll go with that one. Lovely jubbly. Give it a quick smoothie smooth. Yeah, we've done 16 minutes of this episode. I'm not sure how much longer it will take. I don't really want to go on for forever because, you know, I want these episodes to be short and sharp, because you might not even make it through the whole episode because it might be boring. I'm not sure. Certainly more exciting to play than to watch, but I've watched plenty of videos of it on YouTube. You can buy the game if you want. Can't extend it. Just trying to help Bridlington out here. So you'll see now that Bridlington is size 90, whereas I'm hoping it will get to about 280 once we've got these trains in. I should probably do all of this off camera, actually, like the rebuilding and stuff. I'm sort of slightly digressing here. I should be getting the train lines in. Oh, I've done that the wrong way. Trains in the UK. Drive on the left, like the road, which is different to most of the rest of the world, but we're weird like that, so yay. Now I'm not sure I'm going to be able to connect this up, so go like that and like that. It's going to be a challenge for whatever vehicle I pick, whether it's a 158 or a 170 for this route. But I'm sure it will do the job because I'm asking it to. It'll certainly be easier going towards Hull. It'll be a lot quicker because it's downhill into Bridlington and then downhill out the other side. So we'll do that. Another little smooth. I like to smooth as I go. Now I think we sort of want to go around this mountain, so I'm just gonna... Okay, that's ugly. And we sort of want to go... Limit it to 90 if preferable. That bit's 85. Okay, that's 94, so that's fine. We'll just try straight up attaching it here. It's going to slow down to 80 there, but it won't be going fast there anyway because there's a sharp bend, so I think that will do us the job. Okie dokie. Lovely jubbly. Just do a quick smoothing out of the nearby line side. Some raising is good because that's what they do in real life. They, you know, build it on a sort of embankment thing in a way, although that there should really be gone. That should be nice and smooth. The other side though, no. So there we have it all the way in. I just want to see how much of the towns they cover. So Driffield currently covers the whole of Driffield, although it won't for much longer. Bridlington really will need a bus service. So train lines, this one. Train, new line, what colour? That colour, okay. Each their own, I guess. That looks vile, but I'll go with it. Northern trains, and we want to go I want Scarborough to Hull or Hull to Scarborough. I'm gonna go. I don't know. Have I started any with Hull? No. Have I started any with Scarborough? No. Hull, Scarborough. Where's that there? Add stops. Hull. We want to go Driffield. Yeah, it won't like it until we get to Scarborough, and then it can turn around, and then Bridlington and Driffield. So, what platform is that planning to use? Yeah, that'll be fine. I don't have any issues with that. That looks good to me. Lovely jubbly. Right, and then you go out there. Yeah, you should have a problem. And then Scarborough, what platform are you intending to use here? Be fine. However, I just want to put in a slip there, because that just seems pointless. Will it do that? Yeah, good. Because otherwise it was going to go really slow over that slip, so I don't want that. Yeah, this is Scarborough. It doesn't have a bus route. It has a one stop to Whitby. And it sort of counts as Whitby's loop, although Whitby was going to need its own loop. I've sort of abandoned it. So I'll give Whitby a loop in a future episode. Yeah, so trains. Where do we want to get them? We'll get them in from Hull because we built the depot. So we'll go one here, I think, to start with. And I'm going to go with a... you know what, we'll go with the 158 I've given in. Now, I do have my own private livery for the 158, which I'm not giving out because it's against the rules for me to give it out because I won't have permission for it. But I haven't done anything illegal, I don't think, by using it for private use. Northern Trains, this is Hull Scarborough 1. And turn around. Hull Scarborough. Lovely. So yeah, it looks like this. I haven't done it properly either, so the windows are opaque and not transparent, but I'm just waiting for a proper northern repaint yet. There's limitations in that the doors are the same colour throughout the entire vehicle, which with the northern doesn't work. The blue is the complete wrong colour, but otherwise I just have a load of the old livery going round, and I'm trying to do a modern day map here, and that simply just won't work. So with that in place, I guess I should finish off some of these other places. So we'll add you in, and we'll give ourselves just a little access road there. In fact, we'll just get rid of all these roads because there's nothing on them, so there's no point having them. And we'll just give this road a little kink in it and curve it up to there. And I think this road can come across like that, and then we'll kink that one as well into there and just curve that round like so and straight it into there. And there, lovely. Right, so that allows it to build on both sides. Driffield, now before I do the loops I just have to wait for them to build out a bit more. I don't think I'll need to build, I don't think they'll build out much more. I think there's a lot of room in here, isn't there, for them to use. I don't think that'll be an issue. Let's build that across there so we can get some more buildings in. I think it'll mostly just be building in these areas. So Driffield should now, yeah, look, 157 at the moment, and that's just calculating further moves. See, our train is empty, but is there anyone at Scarborough for it? No. It does take a while for them to calculate. Now, Bridlington probably isn't actually doing very well at all, because it's not actually going to many vehicles. In fact, it's not going to any residential vehicles, so at the moment, residential buildings, so at the moment Bridlington is useless. People can only get to it, and no one can leave it. Unless they've already arrived, but they shouldn't have. Train that guy. Rather than that road going there, I want that road to curve up there. Now obviously this is very steep, so I don't know how many houses are going to build here. Now they're going to build along the front ugly. I might stop them doing that by building a hedge. Put that in there. That in there and upgrade that. Give it a quick smoothie. Let's see, is there anyone walking to it? No, because again, why do I keep saying that? Right, bus stop. Let's build a loop. So we're going to go the whole way round. So we're going to bring this one sort of round here, round here, and in there. We'll bring that one there and in there. And that one across there. Can that one go down there? I'm going to say no. So, I also do find it quite hard to speak when I'm doing these things, but I hope it doesn't sound too rubbish. Anybody on it? 2 people. And there's, 9 to Hull, so, yeah, I do think from Driffield it'll be busier to Hull, because from Hull you can go to, you know, you can go to Doncaster and eventually down to Grantham. You can go to Sheffield, you can go to York, and you can go to Leeds, Huddersfield, and eventually Manchester. So, whereas if you go to Scarborough, it's just an extra way round to get to those places. Bridlington, I could go either way. At the moment, no way. Because I haven't built the loop, so I want to go down there, down there, down there, there. I like to space them out a decent amount. And then we'll go there. Right. I like to name my main bus stop, so Bridlington trains, can't spell, station. Lovely. Open this up. Buses, new line. In city bus. This will be 139 and it'll be Bridlington. Where did that go? Why did I put ICB? It's a local bus. Silly sausage. Colour that yellow. And we'll go there. 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 And there. Lovely. Let's build ourselves a road depot. I don't want to have to share it. That's a long way to go. So we'll just build it there. Smooth out the back end because that could look ugly, and then I just want to road that, so road dash Bridlington depot. My base is normally 2 of these, the 3-door ones, so the ones with the smaller capacity, in yellow there. And I just want to make sure all my vehicles are very high maintenance because I don't really care about finances. As you can see, we sort of make a profit, but again, because we spend money, the loss is always just about bigger than that. I mean, tracks has obviously gone way high, and towns always increasing. Headquarters cost 29. Yay. Don't know really what it means, but I guess it's an achievement. I always just want to make sure that the roads are the new ones. Just pop over here, any of the old ones? No. Hull. New Holland? No. Okie dokie. Scarborough. Oh, a couple of old roads in Scarborough. Oh, a couple of the Transpennine trains have got a little bit close behind each other. That means that one will be like nearly empty, won't it? Interesting, but we do have our northern train coming up, and there's some people here, 9 people waiting for it. Where are they going? Hull and Bridlington. No one to Driffield. That's interesting. That certainly is very interesting. I might also... so yeah, now you see Bridlington's size there is growing because they can get to the train now. I also didn't give this a roof. I'm just gonna... Oh, it's under canopy because this is the British one, blue one, and we're just gonna do it over that. Yeah, this is a different platform, so it already comes with seats and stuff. Okay, so that's Bridlington sorted. Now Driffield, because Driffield might expand quite quickly. Actually, I might just wait for it to expand a bit more, because I'm not really sure what to expect. Just curve it round into there, lovely. I'm just going to curve that one into there. Good to see. Hopefully they do build like a couple of buildings on the other side, because that'll make it a bit better. We just pop down onto the platform. I can see some people waiting. Anyone in the non-canopy area? There's no rain in the game, so there's no difference. Hull is quite busy because I think the Transpennine trains don't stop at Borough, and neither do the Hull trains. So, well, at least they don't in my game. It's a lot busier going towards Selby and Goole. So I maybe need another train. How many trains are on York Hull? 4. Never mind. As you can see, look, these icons, these white icons, are trains, and you can see here Hull trains is stuck by the Northern train because the Northern train is in its way. But there's not a lot I can do about that. In real life, they'd be timetabled so they don't hit each other, but in the game, there's no timetable, and I really wish there was. Church Fenton seems to be getting increasingly busy. The York Hull, or maybe we do need another York Hull. Maybe I should actually make the York Hull ones 4 carriages. Could get overkill. I'll have a look at that though, because that, yeah, I might reduce 1 and then make them 4 carriages. Alright, that could be an idea. Let me just move my microphone a little bit so that you can hear my voice better. There we go. Okie dokie. Hopefully, that hasn't made a difference, has it? Maybe that'll be better. So yeah, I think that is a pretty successful thing. So yeah, I'll keep an eye on that in the future. But yeah, we've successfully gotten our Hull to Scarborough line, and I am glad for it. So let me just find my train. Here it is, and we'll stick it in here. There we go. And yeah, that you probably won't be able to hear the game volume. I'm not sure. You might be able to if you can. Well, bravo to me. Woohoo. But yeah, that'll be it. And you can see now we're slowing down coming into the station a bit early. But yeah, I'll just leave you with this for a minute. Until we get to Hull, I believe. And then I will end the episode. But I'll stop talking now. Thank you very much for watching. Cookie76. Hopefully I'll bring some more of these soon. Not too sure what I'll do in the next episode. I might potentially expand the line out towards Scunthorpe Barnet B and then get in that shuttle towards New Holland that has cropped up a couple of times. And then I think maybe after that we should move into Transpennine over the Pennines towards Manchester. I think that could be coming soon. So yeah, thank you very much for watching Cookie76, and I'll just leave you with this till Hull. Goodbye.